Good night, everyone. We're from Palapa Wetan Consulting Indonesia, the first student-based energy consulting in Indonesia. To answer the case given by the judges, we would like to deliver our ideas that title the STAR Strategy, Sustainable through the Affordable and Renewable Solution for Venezuela Energy Developments. Start from the what content or all solution that we offer to the presentation. The first one is overviewing the country, energy in Venezuela, economics, and also problem that occurred in Venezuela. Then the problem analysis section, also the solution that may be separated into 5 parts. And to answer the solution is the impact of economics and the social benefits. Start from the country overview. Venezuela is a Latin American country which known for its oil reserve. The BBC states that in 2021, Venezuela approximately has 28 million of populations. The GDP number per capita apparently reached $10,000, which with 99% of excess electricity, Venezuela seems doesn't have an energy problem since they produce a lot of energy. Besides the oil production, Venezuela also have 9 products such as oil, bauxite, iron, and also gold. If you look at the energy section here, with total production in capacity 33,442 megawatts, separate in almost 50-50 between the renewable and the non-renewables, Venezuela almost doing a good job in implementing net zero waste for their renewable solution. But why do their production always decrease from 2016 still now? So look at the table here. The GDP is constantly decreased from 2018 till 2022. Although it was predictive, but it just makes sense because the Credit Agricole Group states it was the impact of global pandemics and the sanction that given by the United States. The political cultural overview, I think it since Maduro took the lead, the economic is collapsed, the sanctions come as well, the 5 millions of their inhabitants are living, also impacted to their risk rating into the highest and the most difficult business environments. When we look at data stated by UNESCO, 94% are living below the poverty, and that's the problem. So we recommend the STAR strategy as the most affordable solution, which sustainable, affordable, and renewable, with embracing the campaign solutions. Our predictive impact and goals is energy growth that proportional and relate to the economic growth. Renewable energy percentage by approximately near to 100% in 2015 and increasing the number of clean energy consumer and new business opportunity. We make root cause analysis to search and summarize our problem and also solution, then define them much simpler than before. So let's start about the solution. First is solution time frame. From the solution time frame, that's break into 4 parts, which is not include the advertising solutions, are mainly ranging between 2021 until the 2015 and beyond.
To implement our solution successfully, we need a stable and fair government. The current government is too concentrated, so it will create an oligarchy that exploit our resources for several elites. Through fair democracy, we can delegate the power so it will not be abused. Second, we need liberal and fair economy, so we need to reform our economic system. The reformation start with constitutional reform, creating necessary regulation to eliminate monopoly power, and ensuring competitive and fair business environment. The next step is implementing the regulation and have the round zero auction. PDVSA will still hold certain power in the economy and will be allowed to pick its preferred oil field. Variety of exploration and production project will be offered to the private sector in the third step, so we can make sure that the asset will be managed by the most efficient company. And our destination for this reform is to achieve the competitive and efficient energy market. After that, we can improve our foreign relation. We can restore our relationship with high FDI potential countries like US and European Union, also with Brazil as of main electricity supplier in rural state. We will also maintain the current relation with Russia, China, and India.
Now we get into the overview of oil and gas industry. This is the oil and gas field map. We know that the country is rich of oil and gas reserves. However, the production of oil and gas is decreasing due to political and economic. The President instead stated that Venezuela is the least attractive jurisdiction for investment globally due to corruption, security, and economic stability. So how we return to the great era of petroleum? The PDVSA recently announced that they needed $77.6 billion USD for reaching the great era of oil. The target investors are first the current joint venture company in Venezuela, the second is Russia and China, and the third is USA and Europe nation. To overcome the underinvestment situation, these are the solutions we propose. The first is the one-door service system, which are controllable bureaucracy to minimize corruption, and second is incentive giving to certain projects. And these are the certain projects, EOR, offshore, and also renewable heavy oil development. And how to maximize natural gas potential. The necessary steps are, the first is non-associated gas exploration, the next is the trade opportunity to Colombia and Trinidad country, Trinidad and Tobago, and the last is shift from reserve to production. The next is the optimization of natural gas consumption. We can see that the power generation is taking the biggest portion, however as the renewable energy develop, this portion can be decreased. And the next is the offshore wind energy. We can see the map northern Venezuela that shows the distribution of average wind speed. According to SMAP, that the total potential of offshore wind energy is 381 gigawatt. From that, we set a target of installed capacity 5 gigawatt in the end of 2040. We'll focusing on the fixed wind turbine at first. The capacity is vary from 5 megawatt to 9 megawatt, and the estimated additional electricity generation is 43.8 terawatt hour per week per year. And furthermore, we estimate the project economics through case study. In Mihar et al. Paper, there are 8 different wind turbine models that will be assessed from A to H, and the paper states that the site assumption to calculate LCOE, which is approximately similar to Venezuela offshore site. And we get the LCOE then based on the wind turbine model A and G. We try to estimate the cost of our project. And we try also to develop the onshore wind turbine in the 3 most potential places, which is Maracaibo, Barquisimeto, and with the installed capacity target 3 gigawatt.
The next one is about solar energy. Solar energy is feasible to be implemented in 18 states in Venezuela, which have 600 hours of hire. We propose using both on-grid and off-grid solar PV. On-grid PV will be used for the Venezuelan mainland, while off-grid PV is only for the energy-related federal dependencies. The solar energy implementation will start in 2025 and is divided into 3 phases. For the first phase, the key milestones are establishing special task force, purchasing panels and batteries from China, and sell panels to and train private sector. For the second phase, training society as the user, implementation in public places, off-grid implementation, and expand implementation to households. For the third phase, transferring operation, maintenance, and installation services to private sector. The next one is about biogas as electricity. Venezuelan llanos have a huge biogas potential from cattle, which can be used as on-grid electricity. Such usage has been proven in Germany and India. The biogas electricity implementation will start in 2025 and is divided into 2 phases. For the first phase, the key focus is biogas implementation without electrical engines, while also preparing for the next step to use biogas with electrical engines to generate electricity, such as establishing task force and buy biogas electrical engines from China, hiring experts to assist the implementation, and training the society. Finally, the biogas implementation as electricity can start producing in 2028. The next one is about micro-hydro power plant. Venezuela has micro-hydro energy potential of 4.4 gigawatts. The potential mostly comes from huge rivers, Orinoco and Caroni. Utilizing these giant rivers can engage more attention from investors and government to accelerate the project. The next one is biomass power plant, which uses second-generation feedstock, which does not conflict with food supplies, especially Tetra power plant. Venezuela has a fertile land region in Guyana Highland, which is the perfect place to develop the Venezuelan Center for Agriculture. This will create vast job opportunities for the society.
To reduce the carbon emission, we recommend Venezuela to consider the electric vehicle commercialization, which include the expanding market potential and strengthen the partnership with EV manufacturers. Venezuela should consider our roadmap that ranging between 2030 and beyond. So this is the expanding market vehicle potential, and this is also we made apps development, and also what solution impacts are, this is the target impacts. So the strengthening partnership with the electric vehicle manufacturer this is the potential partnership. I feel this is the more potential than other company. So this is the partnership product like battery and body parts, and also we have a target impact here. So is to ensure the EV production are fulfilling the consumer demand and enriching the partnership for the goals to decrease the production also. And also we have a marketing target is proposed to educate and engage in the society. Also, the community recommend advertising, marketing program through the hashtag switch from now. The marketing that focus on what kind of contents that we offer to the community and what impact and what action the content will share through the social media like Instagram, YouTube, webpage, TikTok, and also webinar.
This energy solution can have a huge impact on social and economy. More than 11 million people were employed in the renewable energy sector, but lack of energy diversification has led Venezuela to suffer a small amount of job creation compared to Colombia and Germany, but that also implies that Venezuela still has great opportunities. The impact on the environment also reduce the mortality rate and increase the labor productivity and the agriculture. In economic aspect, investment and job creation can encourage economic growth to the impact on income and consumption of society. Data shows that unemployment rate has a negative correlation with GDP, and energy use has a positive correlation with GDP. Increase in GDP will lead to increase in energy use, and our solution can provide enough energy supply to maximize the impact on GDP.
With our crew, And to close our presentation, let me tell you the quotes that stated by Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said that the future is green energy, sustainability, and renewable energy. That's all from us. Thank you, have a nice day, and stay healthy.